Good afternoon. This is Steve Beal with GTV Sports, coming to you from Windham High School. The Jaguars are hosting the Goffstown Grizzlies in this afternoon's varsity baseball game. This is game number 13 for both teams on the season. It's a cool day here today, 52 degrees. The wind is whipping from the east as a storm approaches, bringing rain and a mix of rain and snow tonight into tomorrow morning. So just what you're looking for when it comes to baseball. But it's kind of been that way all spring. So winds are blowing anywhere from 12 to 20 miles an hour today, so it could be interesting. Anyway, Goffstown comes in with a record of 6 wins and 6 losses. And Windham comes in with the same record, 6 wins, 6 losses. They're the only two teams in Division I that have a 6-6 record. They're tied in the standings, obviously, and both of them are trying to get 6 games in to finish the regular season between this week and next. So a lot of games still to be played in a short amount of time. A lot of things will probably change in the standings. And today Goffstown comes in having won 3 in a row. After the extra innings loss at Timberlane last Monday, they won games on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Windham, on the other hand, their 6-6 has come a little differently. Got off to an even start and then won 5 games in a row, but they've lost their last 2. So Windham's a good club. They played Bishop Girton, they played Concord, they played the top of the standings, and some of those losses they only lost. I think one was 8-7, one was 9-7. So they've had some tight games against the top tier teams. So I expect a good ball game today from both sides. It is a cool day, as I said. It's going to be getting colder. Rain's supposed to come in within the next couple of hours. We'll see if that gets here before we're done. It was supposed to be 6 o'clock, starting to see rain. I'm looking now, and it looks like there's a 50% chance by 5 o'clock. So we'll see what happens. And, of course, anything can happen with high school kids in the first place. Goffstown today going to have Connor Hyzak on the hill starting and leading off. Clay Campbell will be playing shortstop, batting second. Bob Doherty will be in left field, batting third. Will Susi in center field, batting fourth. Miles Green over at third base, batting fifth. Sebastian Beal will be the DH today, batting sixth. Liam Kilbreth bats seventh, does the catching. Colin Burke at first base bats eighth, and Ben Dodge in right field will bat ninth. T.J. Dutton is playing second base, but is being hit for by Beal, at least to start the game. For Windham, they're going to have Weston Lippold on the mound, and he's going to be hit for in the lineup today too. Their lineup for Windham today: JoJo Gallo at shortstop leads off. Tyler Toomey left field bats second. Will McKee, the DH, will bat third. Tommy Langlois, the catcher, bats fourth. Cam Burns bats fifth in center field. Dylan Shostak will bat sixth and play third base. Jake Wallace at first base, batting seventh. Connor Terry batting eighth and playing right field. And then Owen Larulo plays second base and bats ninth for Windham. Umpires have just concluded their meeting with the coaches, and Windham's going to take the field as we get ready to play baseball here on a very cool, dark, overcast afternoon, much like many of the games that we've had this season. Let's see what number. Lippold is a lefty, number 5. So both starting pitchers are number 5 today. Looks like we should get started right about on time. Game time scheduled at 4 o'clock, and we're just a few minutes before that now. So we'll see what happens. Goffstown, as I said, comes in winning 3 in a row last week. They came from behind to beat Salem on Wednesday. They went to Nashua North and shut North out on Thursday, came back on Friday and fell behind before they were able to come back and win against Trinity. And Riley Bello pitched outstanding in both the Wednesday and Friday games out of the bullpen. to nail down victories. So he was 2-0 on the week out of the bullpen, and Hyzak went the distance on Thursday at Nashua North. So this is Hyzak coming back on just 3 days rest because he pitched Thursday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday are his rest days, and hopefully he's ready to go with good stuff today. Goffstown facing the lefty, number 5, Weston Lippold. Throw comes down to second base. Windham playing in their home white jerseys with blue trim. Goffstown in the traveling grays. Connor Hyzak steps in to lead things off. We're just about ready to go. Umpire says play ball. Left-hander winds and throws. First pitch misses high. Ball 1. Guess I'll stand up and do this one here today. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. The 0-1 is ripped, or 1-1 ripped down the third base line inside the bag. That's hit real hard. That gets all the way into the left field corner. Left fielder overruns it a little bit, but Hyzak's going to go into second base, standing with a leadoff double for the Grizzlies. Hyzak's been pretty hot. That one right down the line. Ground ball hit very hard. Past the third baseman. No chance there, and we got a runner at second base with nobody out. We're going to have to deal with third base coaches or first base coaches. Clay Campbell at the plate, number 11. Looks at the pitch down and away. You can go inside if you want. Thank you. Fake to second base there. Get Coach Burke to help me out by moving over towards the bag, so thank you. Here's the pitch to Campbell. Hyzak, big lead. That's a soft pitch away for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled wide of first. Strike 2, so the count will go to 2-2. So my fingers are so cold already that it's not registering on the pad when I try to update the balls and strikes. So I'm trying to keep up with it. All right, 2-2 pitch coming to Campbell. Hyzak bluffs. Breaking ball misses, stays high on Campbell, ball 3. Good take by Clay there. And the umpire didn't give it to him. Looked like it stayed high. 3-2 pitches grounded to first. Second hop takes a little topspin hop, and that's going to go off the glove of the first baseman. Hyzak will go over to third. So that's an E6 there. That's a 2-hopper on a regular. That's just a typical ground ball. E3 on the first baseman. And Campbell's on at first, so 2 on. Nobody out here for the Grizzlies. 2 on, nobody out. Bob Doherty going to come to the plate. Number 8, the left fielder. So 2-hop ground ball, and you know, one of the things you got to know, especially on a good surface like this infield, looks like it's in real good shape here at Windham, is that second hop is going to have top spin. It's going to kick, and usually if the ball is hit with any kind of spin rate, speed, or both, it's going to explode. And that ball, you could see it kind of take off on the second hop. First baseman just kind of side saddled it, hit off his glove, ended up getting past him, rolling away, allowing Campbell to reach. Hyzak was going to make third either way on the ball to the right side, but So a double for Hyzak, and then a ground ball by Campbell to the right side, which would have moved him over anyway, but he reaches on the air by the first baseman. First pitch to Doherty is fouled off. Breaking pitch is up high and away. Ball one. Catcher had a look at first base to throw behind Campbell there, but didn't elect to do so. Here comes the pitch to Doherty. 1-1's up and away. Ball two. So Doherty here with a 2-1 count. Lefty comes set. He's got a kind of an odd set. There's a ground ball hit towards the middle, right at the shortstop. He flips to second for one. Throw to first is picked by the first baseman on one hop. Nice pick by the first baseman on that one, and that's a double play. The run does score for the Grizzlies. No RBI on the play, as you don't get an RBI on a double play. So that goes 6-4-3, hit right at the shortstop. And that's going to bring up Will Susi. So Doherty got a good pitch to hit there and a good count to hit it on. Hit it on the ground, good pace, but right at the bag where the shortstop was. 1-0 count to Susi. Lippo goes back to the windup with nobody on base as Hyzak scored. That breaking pitch fools Susi way out in front, swing and a miss for strike one. Lippold steps off. He was going to go from the set and remembered that there's nobody on and I can pitch from the windup. He's back on top of the hill. Here it comes. That's up and in. Ball two. So we're at the top of the first inning here in Windham, getting darker by the moment. It's a cool day with the heavy wind. Pitch to Susi's line right through the middle. Base hit. Hit that ball very hard right through the middle of the infield. Pretty much over the second base bag. So that's another 2-1 pitch. Good pitch to hit. Hit it right through the middle. Brings up Miles Green, the third baseman. Lippold comes set. Delivers. It's in there for a strike. No balls, one strike. Susi at first. Hyzak led off the game with a line shot double right down the third base line inside the bag. Breaking ball looks like it might have stayed away or up. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Will Susi at first. Top of the first inning here from Windham. Sebastian Beal out on deck for the Grizzlies. Here's the pitch to Green. That's line to third. Nice. Kind of a dive flop. I don't know what kind of move you call that at third base, but it was a nice catch by the third baseman over there. That's Shostak making the play, and he made a nice play on the line out to Green. So that's going to go a line out to the third baseman for the third out. Lippold gets out of any further damage. The Grizzlies do get 1 run on 2 hits. There was 1 Windham error, which really didn't end up factoring into anything, and 1 runner left on base. Lippold, the lefty, throws, 20 pitches in the inning. 2 hits, got a big double play ball off the bat of Doherty. Doherty and Susi back-to-back, one up the middle. Doherty's ball was fielded by the shortstop who was playing over towards the bag in double play depth with a runner at first. Susi had nobody on base, and Susi hit his ball harder, but easily on any other situation could have been a couple of hits in a row. Anyway, we go to the bottom of the first inning. Connor Hyzak on the hill. We've got Miles Green at third, Clay Campbell at short, T.J. Dutton at second, Colin Burke in front of us here at first. Liam Kilbreth is catching, and then from left to right in the outfield, you've got Bob Doherty over in left field, Will Susi in center, and then Ben Dodge in right. As we swing around here. Try to get the some decent spots at least to try to film from. These places aren't set up for audio-visual stuff, that's for sure. And then the other thing you got to deal with is umpires, base coaches, and potential wild throwing areas. All right, so Goffstown out to the early lead. That's something they've done quite often this year, but what they've found in some of these games, they get up 1-0 on teams, like they did on Trinity, for example, then fell behind 6-1 2 innings later, or 3 innings later. So it'd be, getting a lead's one thing, but building on it or versus giving it up is another. All right, we're ready for Isaac's first pitch here in the bottom of the first. That's JoJo Gallo, the shortstop, leading off. The pitch misses down low, ball 1. Here's the pitch. Gallo swings and pops one foul on the right side. In front of the dugout, Isaac comes over against the fence. Can't hold on to it. Good effort there. It's going to be a strike. I'd like to see the first baseman come in and take charge there. But Isaac was the first one to the ball. So the count goes to 1-1. Their first base coach is right in the way, so I don't know if that's going to get any better. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Isaac. Here comes the 1-2. Pitch is swung on and ground to the left side or towards the middle. Campbell comes over behind the bag. Can't pick it cleanly. And Gallo reaches. Got a long way to go. This is like an AstroTurf infield. It's hard. It's fast. And it's going to be an infield single for Gallo leading off. Campbell went a long way behind the bag. Couldn't feel the clean in and out of his glove. But from that vantage point running towards center field, I'm not sure he gets Gallo anyway. So we got a runner on first, nobody out. Gallo gets a good-sized lead. Tyler Toomey, the left fielder, in there takes a strike with a fake bunt, left-handed hitter. Pulled the bunt back and took a strike. Isaac comes over to first quickly. Gallo back safely. Isaac comes over again. 1-hop throw. Burke picks it nicely. Gallo back safely. Isaac will vary his moves to first for sure. Pitch is in there for strike 2 to Toomey. So quickly, Isaac gets ahead 0-2. Gallo gets his lead. He gets back to the bag as Isaac steps off and doesn't throw. Isaac sets. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3. Slide step, but doesn't give up a lot of pace even with the slide step. And that's in there for a called strike 3. Good fastball. That's 1 out. Here's Will McKee, the DH, number 23. Right-handed batter. Here's the pitch. Misses down low, ball 1. JoJo Gallo at first. Here's the throw over from Burke. It's a little closer. Good move. Isaac loves to vary the throws. Like I said, sometimes he'll come set and throw. Sometimes before he does, as the runner's getting his lead, he mixes it up. Definitely keeps runners honest. He comes set with the 1-0. Gallo's off. The pitch is grounded back to the mound. Isaac knocks it down. He's only going to have one play, and that's to first. He recovers and makes the play to first base. So Gallo will move up to second base on the fielder's choice. Play goes 1-3 as Hyzak knocked it down and then was able to make the play for the second out. Here's Tommy Langlois, the catcher, number 22. Left-handed hitter. We're in the bottom of the first inning here from Windham. I think you can see some dark clouds there in the backdrop. First pitch to Langlois is swung on a miss, strike one. JoJo Gallo led off with an infield single. Campbell knocked it down behind the second base bag. It was basically hit up the middle. Campbell kept it in the infield, but no play. He ended up going to second base on the comeback out of the mound that Hyzak knocked down and then threw him out at first. That pitch stays high on the breaking ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cam Burns, the center fielder, on deck for the Jaguars. Here's the pitch from Hyzak. That's in there for a fastball, strike 2. Hyzak throws hard to begin with, but when he mixes a curveball in there now and again with that change of pace, it makes that fastball even look more lively. And Connor has a good curveball, but he's had on cold days like this, he's had some issue, it seems, with the grip on that, because he's had some times where he seems to lose that control with the spin on that and then just kind of rolls up there. That pitch misses down low. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second base. We're in the bottom of the first. Grizzlies with a 1-0 lead. Pitch from Hyzak. That's a breaking ball. Gets through Kilbreth. Gallo will go to third. That's a pass ball. That's just a breaking pitch that he didn't catch. So that allows the runner to move up. He's 90 feet from scoring now. A wild pitch or a pass ball could potentially be a run here. 2 outs. Grizzlies need to get an out before this run can score. Hyzak fires. That pitch goes to the backstop on the fly. They throw to Hyzak covering. He gets to the plate and tags him out. He's called out at home plate by the umpire. What a play. That was a high fastball. Again, a pass ball should be handled by the catcher. But Kilbreth did a real nice job getting to the backstop very quickly. Picked it up and fired to Hyzak, who did a sweep tag on his way by for the third out of the inning. So technically that was ball 4 to Langlois. But the play at the plate ended up being the third out. So Windham ends up getting no runs, 1 hit, no Goffstown errors, 1 runner left on base. Hyzak ends up throwing 15 pitches. Not a ton of room behind home plate here to the backstop, but it is a chain link fence with posts, so you never know exactly where that ball is going to come off of there. So 1 hit in the inning, 1 K, 1 walk. We go to the top of the second now. Goffstown leading 1-0. Weston Lippold, the lefty, back out for his second inning work. And Sebastian Beal coming to the plate. Top of the second inning. Beal steps in. Lippold gets a sign, winds and fires. Pitch misses up and away, ball 1. Beal, a good hockey player. Didn't make All-State this year, did last year. One of the all-time leading scorers in Goffstown High School hockey history. Second all time, I believe. Pitches in there for a strike. Count goes to 1-1. Here it comes. Breaking ball. Beal swings and way ahead of it. Fouls it just off the end of the bat at the plate. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lippold winds. Here's the 1-2. Breaking pitch. Swung on a miss. Strike 1. That was a good breaking ball there. That's one. That's just where once you show that swing on that first breaking pitch, being fooled so badly, you know that it's a good chance of it coming again. You got to think about right side and protect and just stay back. Can't be too aggressive, otherwise you get out in front. Kilbreth, the catcher, takes the ball low. 1-0 count. Kilbreth's been pretty hot with the bat as of late. Some clutch hits, some good long at bats where he's battled to extend at bats and innings. Here's the 1-0. Kilbreth looks at a high strike. The count goes to 1-1. That pitch is down and into Kilbreth, hits him in the foot. That's that back foot slider, if you will. That literally hit him in the back foot. So Kilbreth takes his base at first. 1 on, 1 out. Here's Colin Burke, first baseman. Another real good hockey player. First team All-State defenseman. Here's the pitch to Burke. Looks at a strike, 0-1. Kilbreth at first, 1 out. Lippold comes set. Pitch to Burke is grounded back to the mound. Lippold feels it, feels the shortstop clean. Back to first for a double play. So good defense in the middle of the infield there by Windham. Comebacker to the mound is going to go 1-6-3 on the double play, and the Grizzlies go down quickly, and that's the second double play in as many innings. Turned by the Jaguars. So if you're the starting pitcher, Langlois there, you know, like that, 9-pitch inning, or 2-inning total of 29. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. So we'll go to the bottom of the second. Goffstown still holding a 1-0 lead. Isaac back out for his second inning of work. He'll be facing Cam Burns, Dylan Shostak, and Jake Wallace. So we're up on a hill here off of London Bridge Road in Windham, and I can't recall being here any time where the wind wasn't blowing. It certainly seems like you feel the full effects of it up here on the hill. And on a day like today where it's cold and a storm moving in, you definitely feel it even more. Kilbreth fires down to second base. We're ready to go here in the bottom of the second. Cam Burns, the center fielder, to lead things off. Left-handed batter, number 2. Time is called. Third base coach from Windham coming in and barking at the umpire about something with a ruling. They're questioning something with Connor Hyzak's glove. Windham coach is very upset about something, and the home plate umpires already warned him. They're questioning Connor's glove. They've taken it from him. Home plate umpire not happy with Adam Lawrence now either. Apparently the glove is no good. So the umpire, I heard him quote, say, letter of the law. So there's something about Connor's glove that is apparently not legal, despite having used it all season without anybody having any issue with it. And we all know that gloves are the most important part of pitching. So we've got a little delay here as we try to find another glove for Connor. Is there something wrong, illegal with the glove? Just
white on it.
Oh, white? Yeah. Is it the logo of the maker?
Yes. And there's nothing you can do about that. I mean, can't be any white on it.
Right.
That's the real true interpretation.
Right.
I suggested to the kid,
just right, just color it in. Yeah. I've done that before a long time ago. Yeah, just like the white W on Wilson or whatever. It's it's gonna. Yeah.
And it's got A2000 or A2 up here.
Yeah.
And then Wilson across here.
Okay.
So just take a black.
A little Sharpie, you'll be all set.
Got it.
Thank you.
That's what I just told the young man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of a BS rule, but.
Well, no, I can understand from a standpoint of the color of the baseball and so forth.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Wilson just started making gloves, so 100 years ago.
The thing is, of course, I have an old Wilson A2000 that I bought in 1974.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's got more motor oil on it. You can shake a stick.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Appreciate the explanation. Thank you. All right, so Connor's glove, he's got a Wilson A2000 glove. Great ball glove. Many, many people use them. It's got white embroidery on it. And you're not allowed to have any white on your glove. So he'll take a couple warm-up tosses here, and we'll get back to action. I'm guessing that they either used a pen or a Sharpie to color in the white on it so it's not white anymore, or he's got a different glove. I'm not sure which, but anything to get into a pitcher's head. I can get into some Little League stories when my brother was throwing no-hitters every single time out, where they made him change his shoes, his glove, his hat, you name it. And he still threw no-hitters. So, first pitch to Burns, misses wide, ball one. We're in the bottom of the second inning here at Windham. We had a little delay for the controversial Connor Hyzak glove that had white on it. That pitch is in there, first strike. First base umpire was nice enough, or the base umpire was nice enough to explain what had happened there with me. It was just the white embroidery on the Wilson glove. Pitch from Hyzak. There's the breaking ball that we were talking about earlier. Nice pitch, gets it over. Strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Leadoff batter here in the bottom of the second inning. 1-2 is down in the dirt, ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. You're not in the way. I'll just film you for a little while, though. All right, here's the 2-2 pitch coming from Hyzak. He's working from the windup. Leadoff batter here in the second. Pitch is swung on a miss, strike 3. So the little controversy there with the glove, which really isn't that much controversy unless you argue the fact that nobody has had an issue with it all season long. Gets the Grizzlies bench fired up a little bit more. Here's Dylan Shostak, third baseman, made an excellent diving play in the field to end the first inning on a line drive. Takes a strike, 0-1 the count. There's that breaking ball. No balls, 2 strikes. When Connor has that spin going where he can drive that pitch down more like a 12-6 or a 2-8 kind of a break on that pitch, he's very, very difficult to hit. 0-2 pitch, high fastball, swung on a miss, strike 3. Grizzlies bench is a little fired up after the glove incident, and there's 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the second. Jake Wallace, the first baseman, number 36, comes to the plate, left-handed hitter. Stands in there. First pitch from Hyzak is a breaking pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Jake Wallace at the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Wallace made an error that didn't harm the Jaguars on a ground ball hit by Clay Campbell, but he's been on the receiving end of 2 double plays, 1 in each inning of the first 2 here, as Windham defense has turned a couple of them already. 0-2 pitch to Wallace is breaking pitch, backdoor, strike 3, taken looking. And Hyzak makes a statement about his glove with the inning that he just performed, striking out the side on 11 pitches. So we go to no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base for Windham in the second. 11 pitches for Hyzak gives him 26 through 2. And we go to the top of the third with the Grizzlies holding a 1-0 lead. Goffstown will send up Ben Dodge, the right fielder, to lead things off, and then the top of the order, Connor Hyzak and Clay Campbell to follow. Dodge has been inserted into the lineup playing right field for the last several games. Done a pretty good job defensively out there, and does not have the best throwing arm, but one thing he does have is that he's quick on his feet and he gets rid of the ball quick too. So he's had a couple plays he's been involved with on assists where just the fact that he got rid of the ball so quickly turned into a good thing for the Grizzlies. First pitch from Lippold. He's back. He's a starter. Left-hander out there for his third inning. Swung on a miss by Dodge, strike 1. No balls and a strike. Here's the pitch to Dodge. That's top of the zone fastball, strike 2. Umpire seems to be right there with that pitch today, so it's going to be a strike. 0-2 to Dodge is an off-speed pitch hit towards the middle. Second baseman goes to his right, comes up throwing, makes a nice play, gets Dodge by half a step. Like I said, Dodge runs pretty well, but this infield's quick too, so anything that you can field quickly and get rid of quickly, you've got a shot to record an out. So that's the first out of the inning. That brings up Connor Hyzak. He lined a double inside the third base bag his first time on the ground, hit very hard, went down to the left field corner. He went in standing easily. Looks at a pitch down and away, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 from Lippold. Swung on and hit off the very end of the bat. A cue shot. Second baseman goes over to his left and makes a fine play on Hyzak. He got fooled on a changeup or an off-speed pitch there and hit it off the end of the bat, sending out a spinner to Owen LaRullo, who made a nice play going way to his left and threw him out. So 2 outs, nobody on here in the third inning. I'm sorry. Clay Campbell at bat. Looks at a ball. 1-0. Campbell hit a ground ball. Decent pace. 2-hopper to the first baseman to his left, and the second hop kind of exploded on the first baseman, hit off his glove. There's a pitch hit by Campbell way deep to right field. That is going to roll all the way to the fence. It goes out to 395 there in the triangle. Campbell's around second. He's into third, standing up. Campbell absolutely crushed that pitch. Funny, Clay and I were having a brief conversation before the game about how deep the triangles were out here. And I told him they were about 395 based on just the quick measurement on Google Maps. Well, he just hit one. Not in the air that far, but certainly got it out to that deep part of right center field. He goes in with a stand-up triple with 2 outs. So the Grizzlies have a runner at third with 2 outs. Third inning here, top of the third at Windham. Bob Doherty at the plate. Takes the ball high, 1-0. Doherty got a 2-1 pitch to hit in the first at bat, hit a pretty good ground ball towards the bag at second base, but the shortstop was playing right over there, came over, flipped to the second baseman, and they turned it into a double play. There's a little flare hit out into left field. Left field coming in, makes the catch. So the 1-0 pitch, Doherty flies to left. That's going to be an F7 on the out. And Goffstown leaves a runner at third. So no runs, 1 hit. There were no errors, 1 runner left on base. And Lippold ends up with a fairly quick inning. Only throwing 9 pitches. 38 through 3. So we go to the bottom of the third inning. Goffstown holding on to a 1-0 lead. Hyzak, the starter, back out there for the third. He'll face Connor Terry, the right fielder, Owen LaRullo, the second baseman, and JoJo Gallo, the shortstop. All right, we're getting ready to go here in the third, bottom of the third. We've had some cold weather. I don't know if it's me today or what, but this might be the coldest I've been in a game so far this year. The wind chill's in the mid to low 40s, and I'm feeling it. All right, so Connor Terry, the right fielder, about to step in his first at bat as Goffstown is going through the bottom 2 hitters of the Windham lineup here before they roll it over. First pitch from Hyzak is swung on a miss, strike 1. Terry looked like he was geared up for a fastball there and didn't get it. 0-1 is up high. Skips off a Kilbreth's glove and to the backstop. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hyzak with a pitch, misses down low, ball 2. Goffstown back at home tomorrow. Pitch is up and in, ball 3. Of course, there's supposed to be a mix of rain and snow tonight overnight. We'll see what happens with the weather tomorrow. It's supposed to be even colder tomorrow. But they're playing Bishop Girton. who's at the top of the standings in Division I this year. 3-1 count on Terry. Here it comes. That's up high, ball 4. So Hyzak issues his first walk. A leadoff walk at that here in the bottom of the third inning. That brings up Owen Larulo, second baseman. First time at the plate. He has figured in this game already with his glove. Made a couple of nice plays at second base and been a part of a double play as well. He offers at a bunt and misses for strike 1. No balls and a strike on Larulo. He was there sacrificing. The number 9 hitter, top of the order, Jojo Gallo, waits on deck. Terry gets his lead at first. Hyzak sets and fires. Bunt is offered again, or shown, but taken high for a ball this time as he pulled the bat back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hyzak comes set, steps off. Terry back to first. Gets his lead again. Burke holds him on. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and fouled outside the first base side and into the trees and out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. They took the bunt off after a couple of pitches. LaRue was swinging there but fouled it out of play. Hyzak with the 1-2. Swung on and fouled straight back. Count remains 1-2. So we'll do the 1-2 pitch here again. Here it comes. Breaking ball in the dirt, laid off. Kilber slides to his right, makes a nice stop. Keep the ball in front of him. No advance for Terry. The count goes to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Runner at first. We're in the bottom of the third inning. Goffstown with a 1-0 lead. Kilbreth out for a chat with Hyzak. On Larulo, awaiting the 2-2 pitch. Here it comes. Strike 3 called. Pitch looked like it was on the outer half of the plate. Larulo thought maybe too far outside. Umpire said, no, that's a strike. And that's the first out of the inning. So 1 out, 1 on. And here comes Jojo Gallo, who had an infield single to shortstop behind the second base bag. Jumps out of the way of a breaking pitch that didn't miss by much. Ball 1. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled towards the third base dugout. 1-1. He opened up quickly on that and turned on it and fouled it off, but didn't look, even with the composite bats, it didn't look like it felt too good. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner at first. Hyzak comes set. Here's the 1-1 to Gallo. Breaking pitch misses down and away. Ball 2. Two 2-1 count. Gallo, the leadoff hitter, 1 for 1 on the day. Terry's off running. Gallo lines a shot towards center field. That's going to get down on 1 hop in front of Will Susi. Even with the runner going, that pitch was hit very, very well. Feels like we got some raindrops falling here now. Pitch was hit hard into center field, and even with the runner going, he could only advance 1 base as Susi fielded it on 1 hop. So Gallo's 2 for 2. Now there's runners at first and second with 1 out. Here comes Tyler Toomey, struck out looking his first at bat. Pitch misses up high, ball 1. So Gallo's at first, Terry at second. 1 out, bottom of the third. Hyzak on the hill, that pitch is down in the dirt. Kilbreth can't handle it. And both runners will move up. Count goes to ball 2. We'll give that a wild pitch, as it was in the dirt, but it was right there where the glove and dirt come together. 2-0 count, second and third now with 1 out. Goffstown's defense stays deep. Pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Toomey tried to get up on top of a high fastball, wasn't able to do it. Time called by the batter. So the rain has already started falling. They said it was going to be falling by 5, and they weren't kidding. Just scattered drops right now, but you know there's more coming. That pitch misses outside, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. Three balls, 1 strike. Runners at second and third for Windham, with 1 out here in the third. Pitch is swung on and fouled down the left field line and out of play, slicing. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 1 out. Second time through here for Windham now against Hyzak. And Connors lost the strike zone a little bit in this inning. Here's the 3-2. Pitch is in there, strike 3. Comes back to get him on a 3-1 count. Strikes out Toomey looking for the second time. Looked like a good fastball in the inside corner. And there are 2 out. That brings up Will McKee. Umpires having a chat with the coach for Windham. I'm guessing that based on the reaction maybe that the batter had after making the out, that the coach came out and replaced him right away. I'll try to pick that up. He's a left fielder, or he was, so looks like somebody's going to throw to warm up, so I'm assuming they put a new left fielder in. Will McKee, the DH, batting third. He's at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Swings and misses. Strike 1. Grounded back to the mound, his first at bat. He hit a pretty quick one-hopper back to Hyzak. Hyzak was able to knock it down, pick it up, and throw him out at first with a runner at first at the time who was running on the pitch. There's a high fastball, swung on and missed by McKee. Hyzak just threw that high fastball by him. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, 2 on. Hyzak looking to keep the Jaguars from scoring here. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Another high fastball, sets him down. And Hyzak strands 2 runners. The Grizzlies strand 2 runners, but that's another Hyzak inning where he strikes out the side. He did issue the leadoff walk, and then he gave up a hard single to Gallo into center field. Hey, Eric, how you doing? Eric Bello here, as the ink is running on the page here a little bit with the raindrops come down. We go to the top of the 4th with the Grizzlies holding a 1-0 lead. Do you want a headset? I was saying on the camera here that we've had some cold weather this spring, but this might be the coldest I've been so far, just between the wind and the fact that the temperature's dropping I mean, I knew it. Yeah, we're supposed to get some snow tomorrow, but we I knew the weather was going to be cold. I got 46 layers on, but it just doesn't seem to be working. And you're up on this hill. It's always windy and cool here, it seems. So back to the inning there. No runs, one hit, no Goffstown errors. There's 2 runners left up on base. And Connor strikes out the side for the second inning in a row. And he needed it that inning with runners at second and third and 1 out. I didn't notice if a new left fielder went into to play. I'm assuming he did. Weston Lippold, the left-hander, back out for his 4th inning of work. He's facing Will Soucy. Takes a ball inside. Soucy singled to center his first at bat. 1-0 pitch is a breaking pitch hit towards the right side. Second baseman comes over and makes the play. That second baseman's been everywhere today. Nice play there. Play goes 4-3 on the first out of the inning. That brings up Will Green, who hit a line drive at the third baseman, Dylan Shostak. Made a diving play on him. Nice play. 24 pitches that inning for Hyzak gives him 50. And my scorebook is getting wet. What was that first pitch called? Was that a ball? I didn't see it. I think it was a ball. Pitch to Green is swung on and fouled off at the plate. Yeah, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch to Green. There's that high strike. That's been a strike all day. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The Green, 1 out, nobody on here. Top of the 4th inning. Rain has started to fall lightly here in Windham. And there's a breaking pitch in there. Green looks like he held up on the swing, but the called strike either way. So that's 2 outs. Nobody on here. Sebastian Beal, he struck out his first at bat as he couldn't hold up on some breaking pitches. Here's the pitch from Lippold. There's a soft breaking pitch swung on and missed by Beal. Took a healthy hack there. Looked like he was looking for that breaking pitch a little bit more there as he was on the timing a little bit better. Here's the 0-1 from Lippold. Another breaking pitch down in the dirt. Ball 1. So he seems to have a couple of different speeds for his off speed. Where's your there's a ball. 2-1.
I should probably shut this.
Yeah, we got Eric on the headset now. I can hear you. 2-1 count to Beal. Pitch misses down in the dirt. Ball 3. 3-1.
It's good to see Sebastian up at bat here, taking some hacks.
Yeah, he's a little anxious his first at bat. Let's see what he's got here. 3-1 pitch is in there for a strike. This lefty throws pretty quick, but he doesn't seem to throw anything the same speed more than once in a row. There's a pitch that looks like a changeup swung on a miss, strike 3. And the Grizzlies go down 1-2-3 in the 4th. Pair of Ks for Lippold in that inning. Throws 12 pitches. He's only thrown 50 pitches through 4 innings. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. And the Grizzlies go 1-2-3 for the second time in 4 innings. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Goffstown holding to a 1-0 lead. And Windham will send up the 3, 4, 5, or I'm sorry, 4, 5, 6 spots in the lineup.
I don't know who it was. I don't know if you realize it, but I think one of those players got ejected. Did you see that?
Well,
On the last at-bats?
Yeah, so I don't know if he got ejected, if he was ejected by the umpire, or was he just taken out by his coach?
The umpire said he was ejected, came right out of his mouth, so I don't know what
he did.
I don't know what preceded that, but
Well, so that batter, to me, had struck out looking his first at bat, struck out looking his second at bat. Obviously didn't agree with that called third strike the second time there. I saw the coach coming out to make a change, and I guess I must have been updating the pad or looking at my scorebook, and I didn't see that the umpire had ejected him. That home plate umpire, before you got here, we've had some warnings to both coaches. There was a delay in the, must have been the second inning, at the bottom of the second inning, when the coach for Windham had the umpire check Connor Hyzak's glove to see if it was legal. It was not legal because it had white on it. So there was a delay. They either took another glove or they just colored the white.
really?
It's a white Wilson logo on the glove, and which he's been using all year. But
Yeah,
by the rule,
yeah.
and I heard the home plate umpire from here say letter of the law or letter of the rule is, no white on the glove.
Right.
So
Well,
they made him change it, or he went in and colored it with a Sharpie. I'm not sure which he did, but either way, there was a delay, and then all he did was come back in and strike out the side on 11 pitches. So
yeah,
the
right.
glove issue worked out really well
good.
for him. So here's number 22, Tommy Langlois, the catcher, left-handed batter. He walked his first at bat. Looks at the ball. 1-0. What's up, Mr. Dodge? Beautiful. Beautiful day for baseball. That pitch misses ball 2. So Hyzak's behind here. In the bottom of the fourth inning. 2-0 pitch is swung on a miss, strike 1. Hyzak's been pretty much in command. He struggled in the third there a little bit. Langlois with a 2-1. Here it comes. Breaking pitch misses ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. Bottom of the fourth inning here at Windham. Goffstown holding on to a 1-0 lead. Here's the pitch. Misses down low, ball 4. So Langlois is on base for the second time on base on balls. It's a third walk issued by Hyzak. That brings Cam Burns to the plate, who struck out his first at bat. Burns was waiting to hit when they had the whole fiasco over Connor's glove. Takes a strike. I don't know if that was a called strike, but he squared the bunt. Looked like he kind of punched at it. Either way, it's 0-1. Langlois at first base, gets his lead. Hyzak sets and fires. Showing bunt again, pulls it back, takes the ball. Count goes to 1-1. If Bill Murray shows up, I know there's heavy rain coming. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bunted at and missed. Strike 2. I think I say this every broadcast. The bunting skills that I've seen in the state of New Hampshire this year are lacking.
Not great, huh?
Oh my goodness, it really is incredible.
And
Hyzak with a 1-2. Swung on a miss, strike 3.
And the Grizzlies aren't immune to that either.
Oh, no, absolutely not. I'm not pointing any fingers at the opponents at all. This is a widespread issue. It's infected the Grizzlies just as well as anybody. Dylan Shostak, the third baseman, he struck out his first at bat. Made a nice play at third. As I said, there's a ground ball hit towards the middle. Dutton comes up Tags
Ooh,
the
got him.
runner, throws to first. Burke was leaning with his weight going one way, and the throw went the other way. That should be a double play ball there, but that's going to be, you really can't, I don't know, 4 on the tag for the second out of the inning. You can't assume a double play. Nice play by Dutton. Showstack's going to get the benefit of reaching on a fielder's choice only because you can't assume a double play. But really, that Colin Burke should have had that ball at first, but he was already stretched in one direction so that when the throw was off by a couple feet, he couldn't get it. And it wasn't that bad of a throw. Jake Wallace, the first baseman at bat, he struck out looking his first at bat on 3 pitches. That was, again, that second inning after Hyzak had been challenged with his glove, had to go to the dugout, get a new glove or color it in. He came out and just blew the 3 hitters away. There's a breaking ball, misses for a ball, 1-1.
Couldn't have missed by much.
Look like a good pitch.
Here's the lefty.
Yeah, they got 4 lefties in the lineup.
Really?
Throw to first. Close, but back safely is Showstick. So 2 outs, runner at first. Goffstown holding a 1-0 lead against Windham. Both teams are 6-6 on the year. Pitch misses. Ball 2. And as I said earlier, Windham has played the top teams in the state and played them very well, losing by 1 to Girton, 2 to Concord. They've beaten some other good teams, so depends on who the pitcher is on any given day, I suppose. That pitch is in there for a strike to Wallace. Count goes 2-2. Time called by the batter and granted. Hyzak comes set. Here's the 2-2. Breaking pitches in there. Backdoor breaking ball. Strike 3.
That was a nice pitch.
Yep, that's Hyzak's had that curveball for the most part today. And Windham does not score. No runs. They had no hits. Technically no Goffstown errors. 1 left on base. Hyzak strikes out a pair in the inning. Issues his 3rd walk of the game. Gets out of the inning on 15 pitches, so he's got 65 through 4. And he's got 9 strikeouts in 4 innings.
So these guys are fairly similar to Goffstown in a way when you look at the records and look at, they've both played some tough teams and they're coming out even now. We got a tough week this week, but
yeah. Yeah, I mean they're the only 2 teams in the division that are 6-6, and I said earlier, Windham, got off to a slow start first couple games, then they won 5 in a row, and then they come into today having lost their last 2. So, but we say it game after game. If you look at the scores of the games from the different teams playing each other, like for example, Central just beat the tar out of these guys last week, and we beat Central 8-1. So I don't even know what that tells you.
Yeah.
It depends on who's on the mound on any given day.
yeah, that's true. Well, with all the rainouts and stuff like that, these last 2 weeks, some teams played 5 games last week, so that I'm sure that doesn't help some of the better teams too.
Yep. So catching up with things. So Kilbreth, the catcher at the plate, he was hit by a pitch on a back foot slider, hit him in the foot. His first at bat, swings and fouls it off at the plate, 0-1. That pitch is ground to the left side. Shortstop's going to come over, throw across, gets him by a step. 6-3 on the play. And then just to finish a thought, so Tyler Toomey struck out his second at bat. He was ejected from the game. And Breen, I don't have a first name for him because they didn't write first names on the lineup card, came into play left field. He's out there defensively last inning and this inning. I just got to see his number this time. Colin Burke at the plate. Looks at a strike. 0-1. Burke, first at bat, grounded into a double play, back to the mound, a 1-6-3 double play. There's a ground ball hit through the middle, and that's going to get through into center field for Burke. Burke's on with a single. He hit it up the middle last time, but the pitcher stabbed it and turned it into a double play. This time with nobody on, Burke singles into center. And the Grizzlies have a runner on with one out. Ben Dodge comes to the plate. Dodge grounded to second, his first at bat on a real nice play by the second baseman. The second baseman's covered about 4 square miles of ground today, making plays, but he's done a good job. Burke gets his lead. Lefty lifts the leg and delivers high, ball 1. We're in the top of the 5th inning. 1-0 ball game. Pitch to Dodge is grounded towards the middle. Second baseman goes over, knocks it down, picks it up, flips to second for the out. Burke comes in with a slide. Dodge had the play beat no matter what, so that's going to go as a fielder's choice. Nice play by the second baseman again. Middle infielders for this club have been very sharp today. So the out goes 4-6 at second base. For the second out, Dodge is at first. Hyzak comes to the plate with 2 outs and a runner at first. Hyzak 1 for 2 on the day, doubled inside the third base bag. A hard shot that went down in the left field corner. Stand-up double to lead off the game. And he scored the only run of the game so far, and then he grounded to second on a pitch he was fooled on and hit it off the very end of the bat. He's coming to first. Dodge gets back. These guys with the lefties on the hill don't always you pretty much either don't run or go on first movement, because half the time they're borderline blocking out there and you can't really trust what they're doing for a move. We saw one the other day where on first movement with the lefty on the hill, the runner was going, and he had such a jump. He was practically at second base by the time the pitch got to the plate. So we get timeout. Yeah, it's 1-0. Timeout here is the coach for Windham's going to come in and coach is going to come out and talk to the pitcher and
There you go. Thanks.
everybody else on the infield.
I didn't remember hitting that. I don't know.
There he goes.
I must be losing it.
Eric, earlier I was saying that my fingers were so cold that I was hitting the pad and wasn't even doing anything. Now it's covered with raindrops as well.
Yeah, maybe he's doing.
There's a quick steps off the back of the mound, tries to go with a quick way, dodge back easily. See, to me that's a much easier throw to read from a left-handed pitcher than when they go into their leg kick. There's a slide step. Dodge is off and running. Got a late jump, but the ball is bobbled by the catcher. And Dodge is going to get in with a stolen base standing up.
You didn't even give him a second thought.
No, once he he didn't really fumble it. It just came out of his glove quick and popped in the air. He grabbed it with the bare hand, but by that time, too late to throw. So Dodge is at second. Pitch to Hyzak misses. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. They're going to just intentionally walk Hyzak without throwing the pitches. So it was a 2-0 count, and it's an intentional base on balls. First one of those we've seen this year. Clay Campbell at the plate. Campbell hit a shot about, quarter mile. But it wasn't out of here. A triple into right field his last at bat. Goes out to the 395 mark there in the triangle and straight away right field.
Deep field, huh?
Yeah, both triangles are 395. First pitch of Campbell's in there for a strike. Goss down with 2 runners on. They're throwing to first. Nobody's there, so Hyzak gets back because all he has to do there is basically beat the first baseman back to the bag. Catcher's going to come out for a visit. And all of a sudden it feels like we're playing against a Joe Madden coach team. There's mound visits and conferences. All kinds of stuff going on.
Yeah, right.
So there's 2 outs, 2 on. Pitcher steps off the back of the mound. They're trying to make sure they have the count correct. It's 0-1. Dodge at second, Hyzak at first. Shortstop in and out at second with a dodge back there. Pitches down in the dirt on a breaking pitch. Nice stop by the catcher back there. Ball 1. Campbell lays off. That's Langlois, the catcher, sliding over to his left and making a stop. Here comes the 1-1. That's in there for a strike to Campbell. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cold day with a couple good pitchers on the mound. Runs are at a premium. Campbell would like to bring Dodge around from second here and get an insurance run. Here's the 1-2. Breaking pitch. Very slow. They're going to ask for help on that swing. Campbell didn't even come close to swinging on that, so they do confirm what I saw. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Top of the 5th inning. Here's the pitch to Campbell, and that's in there for strike 3.
Nice pitch.
Don't know what that pitch was, but it froze Campbell. He had no argument. Maybe a cutter of sorts or something that kind of stayed up and in. But Goffstown leaves 2 on. No runs, 1 hit, no Windham errors, 2 left on base. We go to the bottom of the 5th with the Grizzlies holding a 1-0 lead. "13 pitches on the inning for Lippold, 63 through 5.
Fifth, yeah.
Bottom of
Bottom
5.
fifth. 4 o'clock. They didn't stop before 4, right? Did they
No,
stop before 4
it was
o'clock?
right on time. Yeah, right on time. So Lippold, through 5 innings, has only allowed 4 hits and 1 run. Has 4 Ks. He issued 1 walk, which is the intentional walk, to Hyzak, and then he did hit a batter back in the 2nd. Hyzak back out there now for his 5th inning of work. He's only allowed 2 hits, struck out 9, walked 3. And he's going to be facing the 8-9-1 hitters here. Connor Terry will be leading off. He walked his first at bat, made it to 3rd, but was left there when Hyzak ended up striking out the number 2 and 3 batters in the lineup to leave runners at 2nd and 3rd.
Well, I think it's stopped raining for the moment.
Maybe where you are. I'm 3 feet away from you, and I can see raindrops coming. Connor Terry leading off here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Pitch misses down low, ball 1. It's just a cold, raw day. That pitch is hit well to center field. Susi goes over, back a step, comes in and makes the catch. More of a liner drive to Susi, but he makes the catch for the first out of the inning. That brings up the second baseman, Owen Larullo. He struck out looking his first at bat. Not a lot of balls in play here from the Jaguars so far. First pitch is in there for a strike, which can be difficult for the defense to stay sharp, especially when it's so cold, windy, and wet. 0-1 pitch is swung on and fouled off at the plate. That hits the umpire right in the face mask, and that stunned him. He went back on his heels and staggered. Wow. That was a direct shot.
Yeah.
That was like taking a straight right to the chin right there. He definitely staggered a couple of steps there right after it hit him. Gives the thumbs up that he's okay. The count's 0-2 on Larulo. One out here, bottom of the fifth. Nobody on for Windham. Top of the order, JoJo Gallo on deck. Oh, 2 pitch is grounded towards the middle. That's going to get into center field for a base hit right over the bag. Right through the middle. Don't like to see that on an 0-2 pitch, but with this infield being as hard and quick as it is, gets through here quick. So that brings up JoJo Gallo. He's grounded through the middle twice. He's 2 for 2. An infield single that Campbell knocked down behind the bag, deep behind the second base bag, and then a nice line shot single in front of Susie on one hop. So he's 2 for 2. Pitch is a curveball away, strike one. Actually, he's the only player. He's got both of the Windham hits today. 0-1. That throw to first gets away. Burke comes up looking. Dutton will come down the line and get it. The runner goes into second base sliding. There's no throw. That pickoff throw that's an E1 on the throw. He just held on to that too long and basically threw it into the ground. So we get to visit from the mound. Coach Lawrence goes out to talk to Hyzak. Runner at second talking to his coach. Meanwhile, it's getting a little darker, a little wetter. So the count is 0-1. The pickoff throw on E1 moves Lorello to second base with one out. Pitch misses down low, ball one. There's a good fastball from Hyzak, swung on and missed. So since the game started, according to my phone, the temperatures dropped 5 or 6 degrees and the wind chills dropped as much. It's wind chill in the low 40s down to 42, and it's picking up right now. Here's the pitch from Hyzak. There's a breaking ball, froze him. Strike 3. That's a big out there. Gallo, the only batter having any success today so far for Windham, goes down looking. So there's 2 outs now with the runner at second base, and Breen comes to bat the first time. He's a left-handed hitter, so a lefty replaces a lefty. Takes ball one. Larulo at second, 2 outs. Hyzak with the 1-0 pitch. Misses high, ball 2.
Good stuff.
2-0 to Breen. Here it comes.
Good spot.
That looked like a pretty good pitch there, but called a ball, so the count goes to 3-0. Here's a 3-0. That misses ball 4. So the new batter comes in, gets a 4-pitch walk. That puts runners at first and second with 2 out, and the number 3 hitter, Will McKee, coming to the plate. He bounced back to the mound and struck out. He's 0 for 2. He's taking some healthy hacks today. Here's the pitch from Hyzak. Fastball moves him off the plate, ball 1. That's 4 or 5 balls in a row after striking out Gallo. Here's the 1-0. That's in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Time is called. That pitch is over the head of the batter, goes to the backstop on the fly. Both runners will move up. Count goes to 2-1. And now Windham's got 2 runners in scoring position here.
We were laughing because some unnamed person over there is wearing shorts, and we don't know what's going on there. He might be a little crazy than.
Well, one of the Derek Stekowicz on the bench for the Grizzlies, he's wearing shorts too.
Well, that's true, yeah.
So Hyzak trying to get out of this here. Second and third with 2 outs for Windham. Here's the 2-1 to McKee. Swung on a miss. Strike 2.
Big pitch there.
Good fastball. Just missed it. Hyzak comes set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and fouled off. Into the trees and along the first baseline. Count remains 2-2. We'll do it again.
All 2s. 2 men on, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Yep. There's the pitch from Hyzak. There's that breaking pitch. He throws it.
Nice job.
First strike. Swung on and missed.
That's a big out.
And Hyzak leaves runners at second and third again. So we're through 5, and the score remains 1-0 Goffstown. For the Jaguars, no runs, 1 hit. There was no Goffstown errors and 2 runners left on base. Hyzak gets 2 more strikeouts, giving him 11 on the day. He's allowed 3 hits, 4 walks.
The ump says he's cold, too.
He is, yeah. Well, everybody's cold.
Not very spring-like.
84 pitches for...
I got 5 games this week.
Maybe, yeah.
Right.
I'm not, well, over at Gill, you can run a snowplow over there or a snowblower.
Right.
Nothing, you can't, that's not going to get called. So we're through 5 complete. Grizzlies holding on to a 1-0 lead. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Weston Lippold back out there for his 6th inning of work. He's the starter for the Jaguars. He's going to be facing Doherty, Soucy, and Green here in the 6th. Definitely rain is a little bit more steady now.
Too bad you couldn't watch this from the couch. Live.
Yeah. You'll probably watch it from the couch tomorrow when GTV puts it up there.
This isn't streaming. It's no, they record it and they put it back out.
Bob Doherty leading off. He's 0 for 2. Grounded into a double play and fly to left. He looks at strike 1. 0-1 the count on Doherty.
Hopefully you can get something going here.
Pitch from Lippold is a
Break
breaking
'em.
pitch inside, ball 1. Lippold just it looks like he just throws just a variation of speeds, constantly mixing things up.
Seems to keep him off balance.
Yeah, there's a pitch to Doherty. That's going to
Except
be
for that
lined
one.
into left center field. That's going to get down in front of the left fielder on one hop. And Doherty figures him out for this at bat and singles into left. A leadoff single for the Grizzlies. That brings Will Susie to the plate. Susie today is 1 for 2. He singled into center field his first at bat and then grounded to the second baseman. Second baseman Larulo has been all over everything.
Is that okay with like,
Yeah, I wish I had another code or something to throw over that.
I'd give you this one, but I might freeze
Yeah.
to death.
Susie offers there's, oh my goodness. That pitch would have hit a left-handed batter and he bunted at it, strike 1. I'm not trying to be mean to anybody here, but the bunting in the game is tough. There's a good
Whoa,
bunt by
that was
Susie
a
right
great
in front
one.
of the plate. Catcher comes out and throws down at first. Nice job by Will there to just deaden that right in front of the plate. That's going to be a sacrifice bunt for Susie. Gets Doherty over to second base. The out goes 2-3. Got the job done there. So now there's one out with a runner in scoring position. That's going to bring Miles Green to the plate. Miles is lined out to third and struck out looking. Here's the pitch to Green. There's a soft breaking ball rolled towards third. Third baseman comes over. Now shortstop comes in and tries to field it. Once the third baseman didn't go for that, the shortstop really had no chance on that. I'm going to call that an infield single. Green's down the line quickly. I don't know why the third baseman didn't continue his route towards that because it looked like he had the only chance on that slow roller. You can't really fault the shortstop there. He had to run half a mile to get to the ball. Cam Kozak comes out on deck. He's going to hit for Beal. Beal 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts today. Kozak's been on an unusual roll where just about everything he hits and plays, somebody's making an error on. He had like 5 at-bats in 2 games where he reached on errors. Runners at first and second for Goffstown. Here's the pitch to Kozak. It's in there for a strike. 0-1. The scorebook is looking pretty sad right now. Very wet. It looked like a changeup from Lippold. There's a breaking pitch that stays away. Catcher trying to do the extreme version of framing, which really isn't a thing. And looks kind of odd when you really try that hard to make a bad pitch look good. Counts 1-1. Kozak at the plate. Pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's 1 man out. That was Susie on the sacrifice bunt. He put it out in front of the plate, moved Doherty over to first or second. He's still there after Green rolled a infield single to between short and third. Pitch is hit grounded wide of first by Kozak. It's going to stay foul. First baseman picks it up and keeps it that way, so the count remains 1-2. We'll do it again.
Almost like an attempted bunt.
Yeah.
Right down the line.
Liam Kilbreth waits on deck. 1 out. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on for the Grizzlies here in the top of the 6th. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch, swung on and missed. Strike 3. And it just seems he just works backwards. He just goes from slow to slower to get the strikeouts. It's been very effective, changing speeds constantly. Here's Liam Kilbreth, the catcher. He was hit by a pitch and grounded to short. So now 2 outs, 2 on. It's going to take a base hit. Kilbreth swings at a high fastball, fouls it off at the plate, 0-1.
A little ahead of it there.
Yeah, this is one of those left-handers you'd describe as crafty. Constantly changing speeds. And there's a
another
pitch
one.
down in the dirt. Nice stop by Langlois, the catcher. Keep the runners from advancing. Count goes to 1-1 on Kilbreth. That's the same type of pitch that Kilbreth got hit with his first at bat. It's just a back foot slider or breaking pitch and hit him in the back foot. Steady rain now here from Windham. 1-1 pitch. No, he's going to fake and go to second. Doherty's back easily. Can see that one coming from Salem. See if Kilbreth can deliver with a base hit here. He's done it a couple times in recent weeks. Here's the pitch. That's going to be grounded towards the left side. Past the pitcher. Shortstop comes in to make a running, throwing throw, and Kilbreth beats it at the bag. That was an unbelievable effort by JoJo Gallo, the shortstop. He had to come from deep short into the infield and made a running, jumping throw to first and just missed getting Kilbreth. So that's another infield single for the Grizzlies. Kilbreth just hit it right in the right spot. The bases are loaded now. 2 outs. Colin Burke at the plate. First pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1.
No pressure here.
No, Burke grounded into a double play and then singled to center. 2 outs, bases loaded, top of the 6th. Grizzlies lead 1-0. Lippold comes to the plate. There's a slow breaking ball taken for a strike. That looked like it was down.
Yeah. I think the umpire was fooled by that one.
Called a strike, so the count goes to 0-2.
Need a way back on this.
Here it comes. It's up high and away. Ball 1.
Hi, Hito. What do you think?
That's what he tried to do there. I think he's throwing a fair amount of changeup. I think he goes with a changeup here. Here it comes. That's an off-speed pitch, and they say Burke offered at it. It's going to be swinging strike 3. He just went from slow to slower.
Not super fast, but he's getting the job done.
Yep. So Lippold gets out of a bases-loaded situation. Goffstown gets 3 hits in the inning and doesn't score. No runs, 3 hits. There were no errors on Windham, 3 left on base. Grizzlies left 5 in the last 2 innings.
Jesus.
19 pitches for Lippold gives him 82 through 6. 3 hits, 2 Ks.
I know.
No walks. We go to the bottom of the 6th with Goffstown holding on to a 1-0 lead.
Definitely not slowing down now. Yeah.
Well, the thing of it is, they are not. So there is no restarts of games. So they've worked very hard with NHIAA to make sure that if they start a game, they're going to play it as long as they can possibly play it. And even if it does get suspended, there's no do-overs. They'll pick it up and finish it from wherever it is. I don't believe they'll do a complete. I think they're gonna play games, and they don't even want to start them unless they can try to finish them. So they're definitely pushing. But this is, we already know the forecast is calling for about 15 straight hours of rain. So once it starts, it's not going away, and it's only picking up in intensity as we are here now.
Bottom of the 6th, huh?
Bottom of the 6th. Tommy Langlois, the catcher, steps in. He's 0 for 0. He's walked twice. Hyzak back out there for his 6th inning of work, and that pitch misses down low, ball 1. That pitch is in there for a strike. Trying to keep the camera. Oh, we got the strap in front.
No, I get you. There it goes.
I'm trying to lean over my scorebook here because it's soaking wet. I think the count's 2-1. Isaac working from the windup. Here it comes. Breaking pitch in the dirt. Ball 3.
Yeah, the filming is less than ideal right now.
Yeah. We've got the carrying bag for the tripod over the camera. All right, so the count had to have been 1-2 back when I said it was 2-1 because that was ball 3 taken there. So the count is full on Langlois, who's walked both times he's been to the plate today. Here's the pitch from Isaac. Swung on and hit down the left field line. That's trouble if it's fair. That's a fair ball. Doherty picks it up, drops it, picks it up again, and Langlois is going to go into second with a leadoff double. Hit that ball pretty well the other way. So there's a runner at second with nobody out. Leadoff runner is on for Windham. Cam Burns, center fielder, comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2. He's struck out twice. Langlois is pretty fired up about that double. He hit the ball well to left field. Inside the foul line, fairly deep left field. By the time Doherty got it, he was in a second. Burns offers at the bunt and misses. Strike 1. They're trying to get a runner over to third with less than 2 outs here. Let's see if Burns can get the bunt down this time. Pitch from Isaac. Taken for a ball. One ball, one strike. Nobody out. Leadoff double for Langlois for Windham here in the 6th. Here's the pitch. Burns shows bunt, pulls it back, ball 2. Here's a Canada goose flying through. He's like, why is everybody on the field? It's wet. I want to eat. Pitch is bunted. Foul. Count goes to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Burns. Langlois still at second. He had a leadoff double to the opposite field to start the bottom of the 6th. Just the 4th hit of the day for Windham. They trail 1-0 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. With a steady rain now falling. Temperature in the 40s. Wind chill colder than that. Isaac sets. Here's the 2-2. Misses down low, ball 3.
You get a full count on this, Steve?
Count goes full to Burns. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
I'm losing my focus.
Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Big out, big out.
Isaac gets a strikeout for the first out of the inning. Doesn't take the bunt away, but it lessens the chances of it because then you give up an out for a runner at third and there'd be 2 outs. The other thing, though, that does come into play, it's a wet track today with the rain, so anything can happen on the ball on the ground. Here's Shostak, the third baseman. He struck out and reached on a fielder's choice. Kilberth's going to come out for a visit to Isaac. I think today's one of those days where you should have just played this game. Just, forget school for the day and just play it at 10 a.m. It was beautiful at 10. Sun was shining. It wasn't a cloud in the sky.
Yeah, it's not looking good later on either.
It was cool, but at least it was sunny and dry. Pitch from Isaac ties him up, swung on and fouled straight back 0-1. That was like a Bugs Bunny swing. That might have been 2 or 3 strikes on the same swing. It only counts for 1 here, though. 0-1 count. Langlois still at second base. Here's the pitch from Hyzak. Breaking pitch up and in, knocks him down. Just a ball that didn't break. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch is in the dirt. Nice pick by Kilbreth. Langlois falls down, going back to second. They throw to second. Over to Campbell. To Green at third. Holds the tag, holds the ball, and he is out.
What a big out.
That was a play where a secondary lead by Langlois was just too aggressive. He went back to second base and slipped and fell down. Kilbreth fired a strike to second. Campbell took the throw. At that time, Langlois got up and tried to advance to third. And Campbell threw a strike to Green at third, who was waiting at third for him with the tag. So now there's 2 outs and nobody on base. 2-1 count to Showstack. Hyzak pitches. That's inside and goes to the backstop, ball 3.
That was a big out, though. Having to get that lead runner.
Huge play there. We just talked about anything can happen on the wet track, and I know that dirt out there is not the same thing as having wet grass. There's a pitch swung on and fouled down the right field line, and 1 hops the fence out of play. Showstack hit a hard line drive that landed foul by about 10 feet, and the count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on base now for Windham on a big defensive play from Kilbreth to Campbell to Green. A little bit of tough luck for Langlois, who had a huge secondary lead, and when he kind of jump-stopped to change direction to go back to the bag, his feet went out from under him. And
he wasn't pumping his fist when he got thrown out, huh?
No, he wasn't. He wasn't too fired up, or not in that way anyway. Here's the 3-2 pitch. All right, 2-2 pitch, and now it's full. I'm predicting the future, apparently. Here's the 3-2 now from Hyzak. Up and in, ball 4. So that's the 5th walk of the day for Hyzak. Showstack's on at first with 2 outs. Jake Wallace, the first baseman, coming up. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Struck out looking both times. Showstack gets his lead. Not much of a lead. Hyzak checks him. Comes to the plate. Pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
That couldn't be any more. What if I jumped in the river?
Pitch is up high, ball 1. 1-0. So Hyzak is he's well over 100 pitches now. He's only on 3 days rest, and he lost the last batter. There's a pitch to Wallace. Misses 2-1.
Couldn't have missed
by
by
much.
Yeah.
2 balls and a strike. 2 outs. Runner at first. Huge defensive play by the Grizzlies to erase the leadoff double. Here's the 2-1. That's in there for a strike.
I think that's the one he was looking for right there.
At the knees, strike 2. I've officially soaked through all 46 layers that I'm wearing. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first. Hyzak comes set. Here's the pitch. That's in there, strike 3.
Pitch. What a beautiful pitch that was.
And he gets Wallace looking for the 3rd time today. Well, I don't know if you can ask any more of your starting pitcher, as he's completed 6. That, I have to assume, is his last inning. But that's 13 strikeouts for Hyzak through 6 innings, 5 walks, 4 hits. No runs. So no runs, 1 hit, no Goffstown errors, 1 runner left on base, and a huge defensive play erasing that leadoff double on the secondary lead and throw down by Kilbreth to Campbell to Green. 23 pitches for Hyzak in the inning, puts him in 107 through 6. Goffstown's going to have the number 9 spot, and then the top of the order coming up in the 7th. Weston Lippold, the left-hander, still out there, the starter. He's going out for his 7th inning of work. Got a new first baseman, number 17. I'll look that up on my phone only because I have insurance coverage on it, so if it gets wet. That's Blair, Jay Blair. I don't know his first name. There's no first names on there, but Blair is coming to play first base after Wallace had gone down 3 times on strikes.
You soaking. Yeah, I should have brought a slicker. How come you didn't bring a slicker, Steve?
Well, I thought of bringing a tent. just setting up in a tent. When I left the house, the rain wasn't supposed to start till after 6. Then when I got here, I looked at it and said it was going to start by 5, and it did. Started about quarter of. Yeah. I said this last week on a broadcast. I'm equally not unhappy that my son's baseball practice for tonight has been canceled as well. So the suffrage is over when this ends. Here's Ben Dodge. Squares the bunt, offers at it, fouls it off. Strike 1. Dodge stays grounded to second and reached on a fielder's choice. We're in the top of the 7th inning here in Windham. It's rainy, it's cold, it's windy. And the last thing we should be doing probably is playing baseball. But here we are in the 7th. Goffstown leads 1-0. Pitch to Dodge, misses up high. Ball 1. Both starting pitchers have pitched outstanding. And you don't expect a lot of offense on days like today anyway, but the pitching has been great from both Connor Hyzak and Weston Lippold. Lippold out here for the Jaguars in his 7th inning of work. There's an off-speed pitch up high. Dodge lays off at ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Dodge leading off the 7th here. Top of the order on deck and Connor Hyzak. Here comes the 2-1. And that slow and slower misses high. Ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. Lippold's fanned 5 over the last 3 innings. He's seemingly gotten better as the day's gone on. Here's the 3-1. That misses way high. Ball 4 to Ben Dodge. So the Grizzlies get a leadoff walk.
There we go.
Dodge with good wheels, but he needs to be careful with the left-hander on the hill. Connor Hyzak comes to the plate. He led off the game with a double inside the third base bag, ended up coming around to score, and that's the only run we've had so far. He then grounded out and was intentionally walked. Dodge gets his lead. Slide step to the plate. Pitch misses up high, ball 1. And we're going to have a visit to the mound and conference. Wouldn't be surprised if they put a play on here if the count goes to 2-0. I can't imagine they're going to walk Hyzak intentionally because it would put another runner in scoring position. But usually when these things happen, there's something's up. May not be on this pitch, but maybe soon.
Maybe with the weather, they're pretty shallow out there in the outfield. I mean, I know it's raining, but
Yeah.
one guy gets by them, that's trouble.
Dodge gets another step on his lead. Now he thinks better of it. Pitch comes in and misses high, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Lippold going to this with the slide step last 2 pitches. He had the leg kick going there, but still misses ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Ben Dodge at first, led off the inning with a walk. Top of the 7th here at Windham. There's the pitch to Hyzak that's in there for a called strike. Hyzak taking all the way on the 3-0. Count goes to 3-1. I'm very wet. Here's the 3-1. That misses up high, ball 4. Not even close.
You should have saved us some time and just intentionally walked him.
Yep. Time is called. The pitcher might have complained about his footing on the mound. The umpires come out, and they're going to call it.
Does that mean that's a complete game?
I don't think it is. I think they're going to have to come back and finish this.
Really?
I think so. I don't think the NHI wants to. They don't want to play games that they don't finish. I could be wrong. I mean, there's not a lot of time in either one of these teams' schedules. They're shaking hands. All I know right now is that Goffstown's ahead 1-0, and we're done playing baseball for today. And we probably just ruined a $20,000 camera, but. But if I take the memory card, there's no proof of any of it.
All right, well, I'm going to wrap this thing up.
So we're going to say goodbye from Windham. For Eric Bello, this is Steve Beal with GTV Sports. Grizzlies ahead or 1-0. We're not sure, but we're getting out of Dodge. No pun intended, Chris. Take care. Good afternoon.
We'll see you.